Welcome to a Three Cynics Gaming Podcast. I'm Clay, here with Mark and Nate. Sebastian was going to be with us again tonight, but then he decided otherwise because, you know, he's a teenager. He's got better things to do. What are you going to do?
Go to bad parties and not get bitches.
Yeah, right? I mean,
Damn.
Who knows if he
When he
even
told me
wants
that, I
the
was so
bitches.
upset.
You don't know nothing.
Oh, I've talked to him about this, but that's not the point. The point is, I told him to go to that party and get bitches. And he was like, I went to that party and I didn't get no bitches. And I was
He's
like,
too much like his dad. He ain't got no game at all. Not an ounce of game between the two of us. It's pitiful.
Damn.
But,
Well, that's
I mean,
just sad.
what are you going to do?
But I just thought it was funny.
Nate's pursing his lips at the screen. What are you looking at, Nate?
Nothing. You don't need game to get women.
Not at all.
I mean, no.
But it helps.
But
and
it
as a
helps
teenager,
lot.
yeah, you do kind of. Yeah, you do as a
especially
teenager.
All
if
he's
you're
got
a
to
big
do,
fella.
look, I've seen the pictures on his Facebook. All he's got to do is go to each of those girls and be like, hey, look, I'm tired of being the gay friend. And one of them will at least do something with him out of pity.
Mhm.
Consider it. Yeah.
Get him some pity.
Yeah, well,
Hey,
stuff, you know.
hey, I took plenty of pity. Don't get that shit twisted.
So what's
I ain't
new
worried
with
about
Nate?
that shit.
No. Let's start with Mark. Because
Fuck
Mark
yeah.
wasn't here last week,
No,
and I want to hear what's news with Mark Jr.
nothing. I had my 6th wedding anniversary. Does
What?
that matter? I had that. I had the wife's birthday.
Nice.
Yeah, it's brilliant, right? If you miss her birthday, then you miss the fucking anniversary, so you're just fucked all the way around.
Oh, damn.
But no, I'm good with numbers though, so it's straight.
Right.
I don't forget no numbers. But no, just working, dude. That's about it. I got to cut a chicken's head off on Saturday.
What? What was that like?
No. I have to this Saturday.
Oh.
I really
It's
don't
exactly
want to.
what it sounds like.
I'm like kind of soft-hearted, you know what I'm saying? I know I eat chicken, but I buy that shit at the store. It ain't got no head. It ain't looking at it.
Right.
But then I stop and think about it, and I'm like, if I was hungry, I'd cut that fucking chicken's head off.
Now,
So-
do mom and dad have a nice big butcher's knife for that operation?
I hope so. I don't
No,
fucking know.
that's right. Dad uses a hatchet.
They use a hatchet.
Ah, damn. We all look forward to hearing about that next week. Okay, I've got another question for Mark, but first, we're going to catch up with Nate. What's new, Nate Johnny? Did you play Mankind Divided?
I sure didn't.
Oh, good for you.
I worked 90 million hours and got a puppy.
Which
So-
means you worked 91 million hours.
Yes, basically. So I've not had much time to do anything, really. I logged into Guild Wars 2 and then had stuff to do, so then it logged me out automatically.
Oh,
That was about it.
you got booted
What-
for inactivity.
Mm-hmm. I mean, but it's cool. It's whatever. Life's good sometimes.
Right. Well, I'm gonna update the listeners in just a small way. I requested
Buddy. Dick.
a refund for Mankind Divided. Now I am outside of their 2-hour playtime, 14-day ownership window.
Well,
But
fuck you.
I just hope that it happens. I'm like 8 hours into the game, and it got all right. Like 5 hours in, but I couldn't get past the mechanics. They're just that was my first Deus Ex game, and I don't know if the mechanics have always been shit and it's just something you get used to. But I couldn't get past them, and the mechanics make the difficulties more challenging than they make the challenges more difficult than they should be, or at least that's the way it feels to me. I speak words. So I'll let y'all know next week. Maybe it'll disappear from Nate's library too. That'd be good. I get my fucking $60 back. I think that's why Mark's so jaded about video games. How many times you been burned on $60 fucking purchases?
Plenty of times, and I don't get no damn refund. I'll tell you that.
All right. So I wanted to ask Mark Jr. this last week to start out the podcast, get us a nice long rant on the latest Fallout 4 expansion. Tell us about it.
Nuka World. Oh, it was awesome. Well, I loved it, but at the same time, I didn't. It's one of those ones. I know. I don't know if either of you ever played Dishonored, let alone the DLCs. It's the only one I can come up with right off the top of my head where they force you to be the bad guy. And I'm not a fan of being forced to be the bad guy.
Right.
So in the beginning, they forced you to be a bad guy, and I ran this whole quest line. I don't want spoilers and whatnot, but I ran this whole damn quest line all the way through and had to do like raid settlements and do all that shit. And I got to the end, and it was like, you could just kill them all. And I was like, what? And it was like, you could just kill all the raiders and save everybody. And I was like, shit. Pulled out the rocket launcher and just started running there shooting rockets. So I don't.
Nice.
It's good, and it was nice, wide open world, and it's set up like a Busch Gardens or a Six. I don't know how Six Flags is set up. Let me take that back. A Busch Gardens or a Disney World where it's like separate areas, Nate. Like Space Mountain area or whatever it's called, and then the Magic Kingdom, and
it's got themed zones.
Yeah, it's got themed zones that you could like walk past, or there's a skyline you could take. I never did that shit.
So Nuka World wasn't just a play on words; it's a literal theme park.
Yeah, no, it's a literal theme park, dude.
Right.
Roller coasters and carousels, and it's a theme park, dude.
Neat.
So I thought they did a good job with it. It was ridiculously better than what's it called, Nate? What was the one? Far Harbor. Ridiculous. Far Harbor was a dark, miserable play, in my opinion. So where the fog coats you, and all the bad guys are just fucking hit point sponges, and and the Nuka World one, it's pretty much all about the raiders and the settlements.
All right.
Yeah. So, but I just don't, and I don't like it when they force you to be a bad guy. I thought the whole point in the Fallout series was choices. So
wait a minute. For listeners and viewers, spoilers or the fuck ever. In what way do they force you into?
Well, when you
being
first
a bad
come
guy?
into, when you first come into Nuka World or whatever, and there's always that initial person that runs up and says, "Hey, you should go talk to blah 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 blah," right? Always. So I just went and talked to him, and I started a quest line where it was like, "Go help me get this shit," and then "Go help me get that shit," and I was like, "That's cool," not realizing the whole time he's just a raider king setting you up to raid settlement shit. He's got a fetch quest for you. Only you had to fetch it from this one settlement. Only it didn't click in my brain that that's what I was doing. And then by the time I got like third or fourth mission, and it was like, go over here and raid this motherfucking encampment. And I was like, whoa, wait a second, what? So I went over there and I did like 4 or 5 of them before it finally got to the quest line, and I got to one of the themes, and the girl was like, you could just kill all the raiders. And I was like, I could what? And she was like, you could just shoot them all, dude. And I was like, oh shit, I'm leaving. Didn't even get the quest or nothing. Then went back and had to get the quest, beat the quest. So yeah, I got all excited and shit. Like, oh shit, I'm just gonna go murder all of them. And now I understand. Everybody's gonna say it in the fucking. All the listeners will say it. You can always just shoot whoever you want in Fallout, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Right. You can always just shoot whoever the fuck you want. Only I don't want to shoot some main storyline guy because the whole main storyline in this area was from him, and I just shot him in the face.
Right. You don't want to ruin the expansion pack for yourself by
Yeah.
doing something. You'll
Exactly.
regret.
Now, granted, I'm retarded, and I went in at level, I don't know, 67 or 68, so my character's uber badass with the best armors and the best everything, and I literally I took off my, I didn't even bring the power armor in there because I was like, fuck it, it's not worth it. Make it a little bit more challenging. Well, no, if any playthrough, I'm sure Nate, I don't know, he hadn't played it in a while, but anybody that plays through the game, you can wear power armor as much as you want, dude. I wore it literally my 3rd playthrough all the time play, and I have like 173 fusion cells.
Yeah, there's a ton of them laying around.
So you can literally, if you want to and cheater the shit out of it, you could just wear your power armor forever. Put the jetpack on it, put the booster on it, dude, get everywhere quick as a bitch, and have 1,000,000 fusion cells. Or fusion. So
Nice.
there's so many of them. I ran across an outpost, whatever wasn't marked on the map, and that bitch had 7 of them in there. So,
Damn.
yeah, but no, I really enjoyed it. And now that I've played that, I won't replay Far Harbor when I replay the game. So
just skip that one, huh?
Yeah. Yeah. It was just like the what was the one in New Vegas, Nate, with the casino that was horrible, ball ass.
It wasn't horrible. It was just bad compared to the rest of them.
Okay, what was it called? Sierra Madre or?
Yeah.
So
That
That
was
was
the casino,
Bell's
yeah.
name. I
okay.
can't remember what it was called.
So it was
But-
bad in a relative way, but
Yes.
eh,
And the way they did Far Harbor, or not Far Harbor, the way they did Fallout 4's DLCs, they've only actually added 2 areas. In all the other Fallouts, they add every DLC has its own area.
right.
Yeah.
You know, they
Well,
didn't add
the
little
thing
small
is,
packs.
outside of the Far Harbor and Nuka world, they've only added just a smidge of narrative expansion.
Yeah. Well, and
So,
that was all
and
that was
it
in the
makes
game.
me
They just cut out of there.
like the I don't know anything about Fallout 3's expansions, but
They're all the same way,
Fallout
except
4
was it
seems really anemic in regards to extra content compared to New Vegas.
No, Far Harbor and Nuka World are probably bigger than all of the other ones DLCs combined.
I'm not talking about
Oh.
bigger. I'm talking about, you know, the time you get to spend with them and the kind of time you get to spend with them.
Oh, well, Far Harbor, I mean, shit, you'll spend, if you just do main storyline, run right through that bitch, you're probably going to spend 10, 12, 16 hours in there, Clay. I mean, but it was just bullet sponge, and I was not into it at all, and it was a synth haven, and I just wasn't into it at all. And the fucking Nuka World one was all way awesomer with raiders and clown bad guys and shit, and I was fucking destroying them. It was awesome.
Oh, okay, I see. So you liked it better because it was a more black and white good guy, bad guy scenario.
Yeah, no,
with the
Harper was-
synths, it's supposed to sort of invoke some sort of empathy or what the hell ever.
Yeah, no, I the first time I played through the game, I destroyed every synth ever, and then the second time I did the railroad. So go figure. Yeah, that's just that's the way it goes down. So,
Interesting.
You know, that shit doesn't a robot in my eyes, and I understand the fucking 3 laws and stupid iRobot or whatever the fuck it was called. You're not a motherfucker. You're a robot.
Right.
So I don't give a fuck if you die. It's like turning off your computer, bitch. You feel bad? You turn off your computer? Like, oh, I'm sorry, computer. No.
No, I always feel like I'm giving my computer a break. Like, here you go, buddy. Good job. Have a rest.
So
Yeah.
I don't feel that same empathy.
I just
So,
recently
and-
replaced the cooler on my graphics card. It's like magic. It's like magic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Tore
so
my
what's on
whole
the
shit
podcast?
apart. What?
What's on the podcast this week?
What's on the podcast this week? Bunch of
Yeah.
shit. If you're watching this on YouTube, you're probably getting a new experience. I think I'm gonna publish this whole damn thing with timestamps. If I can figure that out, I'll do a little research or whatever. Yeah, so I'll just publish the whole fucking thing, and you guys can skip around and watch what you want and skip what you don't give a shit about. But this week on the podcast, apparently I failed to vote because I am just the most excellent podcast MC ever there was. So we'll go by Nate's votes. What do you want to talk about first this week, Nate?
Nothing.
Well, fucking get over
Man.
yourself and let's talk about some
Nothing.
video game shit.
I voted highest on this contest for the Mass Effect Andromeda thing.
All right, well, tell the listeners and viewers about it.
Well, I don't give a shit about it. I care about what it represents.
I care about the game. What's going on?
No, who cares? Mass Effect was a shitty series. Highly overrated.
It was highly overrated, but the first one was good, and the second one was bad, and the third one was horrible.
Yeah.
Points.
So the fourth one's probably just going to be even worse. You might as well not even bother. But they're holding a contest for basically fans to become voice actors for the game, which I mean could blow up in their face, but they're probably not. They'll probably give you some like guy as you walk by who says, "Oh yeah, it's on the left," and that's it. And
Dude,
but,
I would love to be in a video game and say, "Oh, it's on the left." I would do it.
but I think it's cool because of that. It's a little fan. It's a little love for their fan with virtually no effort on their behalf.
And you get away with not having to pay somebody.
Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, you're not going to get a full giant speaking part that has multiple, chat wheel options. But
Extras always get paid, Nate.
Well, this is a contest. I don't think you're getting paid. They might give you like a free copy of the game or some shit.
That they'll give you the Supreme Uber Deluxe Edition with a lightsaber or whatever.
The fuck are you talking about a lightsaber? There ain't no lightsabers.
I know this, Clay. I played all 3 of the games.
I tried to play all 3 of them. I literally own all 3 of them, and I can't stand the first 10 minutes of not one of them. They are complicated as piss.
Highly
They're
overrated.
pretty convoluted, yes. But I like the first one. Second one's bad. Third one.
So I think I'm gonna submit my voice to be a part of Mass Effect Andromeda.
Well, it says right here. Hold on. The first cast you as an eager documentarian interviewing Ryder about their adventures, and the second as a hardened mercenary enjoying life on the frontier. So you might actually be able to get a decent amount of lines in there, but it says that you have to submit it, upload yourself acting more or less, and submit it to them. So I don't know where exactly the contest comes in.
Seems more videos to poke fun at you.
Yeah, well, it seems more like to me they're looking for a voice actor without paying anybody.
Yeah. Cheap motherfuckers.
Because there's no contest involved. It's not like you buy a ticket or you click like on Facebook. Yeah, it's who they like best. So I mean, it's cool. I don't think I have acting chops.
Neither do I. Neither do I.
No, I don't know, but I think I might try it. I don't know. I don't.
Who cares?
I think I have an advantage in that they're gonna get a bunch of fanboys trying to act like Mass Effect persons, but I have no real experience with Mass Effect. Like I said, I've tried all 3 of them for about 10 minutes apiece. No, that's a lie. I'm lying. I tried to play the first one, and I got like 2 hours in and realized that I had like a whole fucking armada worth of shit to manage, and was like, so am not into game management. Off. But I don't have any experience with the characters. I didn't think their characters were compelling in any way. So I might have an advantage just out of ignorance. It'd be sweet.
There you go. Bam. Run with it.
Yeah. Nice. Well, that's an article giving credit from GamesRadar.com by Mr. Connor Sheridan.
Well, he looks so damn pissy this week. Look at him. You see him?
I know. I'm looking at him.
He looks so damn pissy this week. Listeners, look at that face. That is the face of pissy.
No, the viewers.
Viewers, sorry. Viewers. That is the face of pissy right there.
So Mark Jr., did you know that the PlayStation 4 pretty much officially has the inferior version of Fallout 4?
Yeah, I was reading something about that the other day, actually. That they're refusing to go with mods and shit like that.
Yeah, apparently because of antiquated policies at Sony, there will probably never be mods for Fallout 4 or the Skyrim Special Edition. And this is, I think I posted it because it struck me as a rare fuck-up by Sony in this generation. This is an article from Digital Spies, Justin Malbubian Jones. They've been kicking all the asses this generation. They can't seem to fuck anything up right up until now. It's pretty wild.
Well, everybody makes mistakes, dude.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, everybody makes mistakes, right? So Sony just caught one. That's all. Bound to happen sooner or later.
Yeah, I don't think this is as big a deal as the pundits have made it out to be this week. Nobody's changing their loyalties over something like this. It might garner them a little.
I don't know if it sets precedent that you can't mod it all ever. Then yeah, it kind of might change some people's minds.
Hasn't worked for PC. You've been able to mod forever on PC.
Yeah, that's fair.
So, just saying.
Well, I'll add a little commentary to it. Just in the fact that Digital Spy, even with ad block on, and sorry guys, I tried you with ad block off, wasn't worth it. Even with it on, your page is pretty fucking disgusting. Like, you will put anything up there.
Well, if it's paying me money, yeah.
I mean, I guess if it's paying the bills, cool.
That's what matters, right?
Yeah. I mean, I might one day need affordable senior living. You never
Odds
know.
are, is if I need affordable senior living, I'm probably not going to there to get it. Probably just gonna Google
not.
You're seriously
affordable
not
senior
looking
living.
to digital spy to get the
No.
best 21st century affordable senior living?
Yeah. I don't think that's where I'm gonna be. I just got to be honest with you. I
Damn,
think
fellas.
that,
We're just going to bang on GameSpot, huh? Fuck you, GameSpot.
we did last week, too. I think.
No,
Well-
fucking drives me crazy, dude, more than I go onto a site and something auto loads in the background.
Oh, God.
That shit drives me
Or
crazy,
pops up
dude.
and blocks the whole fucking page.
Yes. Mhm.
Oh, yeah.
Won't let you skip for 15 seconds or whatever, and you're like, oh my God. X.
Yeah. I'm not
Yeah.
coming back to your fucking website. Well,
Yeah, fuck.
that's interesting. I mean, you kind of expect Nintendo to be archaic in their policies, but you don't expect Sony. Or
Hey,
maybe
when
I'm
is
wrong
this
about
NX
that.
dropping? When is this NX dropping?
Don't
Anybody know?
Spring 2017.
They didn't tell me shit.
Right around your birthday, Mark.
No,
Is what I would
that
guess.
don't mean shit. Right around my
that means a lot. You know when your birthday is, so
That's sweet. I would love. I want the Zelda desperately, dude. But I want to know more about this fucking system. They suck.
Well,
Go ahead, Clay.
I mean,
Fuck you,
I got
Nintendo.
nothing to say about it. Nintendo is off the fucking rails. Have been for like 5 years now. They're finally getting on track to like. They're really only getting on track to make more money, which is good. Go make some money. You see that Super Mario is coming to mobile, right, Mark?
No, I don't
my God.
really care.
Do you live in a cavern? Listen,
almost, yeah. You're in Pennsylvania.
Erie,
Super,
Pennsylvania, pretty damn close.
Super Mario Brothers Run is coming
No.
to iOS
I
and
don't
then
fucking
Android.
care. I don't care at all.
Yeah, but it will be a winner for Nintendo.
It will be a winner for Nintendo, but that's like the horrible. I hate runner games. So even
Well,
though that's all
it's
Super
not
Mario
like a
was for
standard
forever.
runner. It's gonna have. It's not an endless runner. It has set levels and goals and simple controls, and it's not a 3D runner. It's a side scroller like Mario.
They're gonna want
So-
some money. Fuck them.
Yeah, you're gonna get. That's exactly their scheme. There's no
only paid-
microtransactions. You can download it and play. As far as I know, this could be inaccurate, but as far as I've heard and read, you can download it for free and play like the first 2 set levels. But if you want to play the whole game, it's gonna have a single purchase price. So, which is
Well, I mean-
awesome, because fuck microtransactions. They're
Yeah,
stupid.
it's better
They
than
just abuse
microtransactions, right?
psychologically weak people. So
It works.
anyway,
So
so to end the first half of the show, we have the second edition of Clay's Three Cynics competition. Last week it was Square Enix made it. This week it's Who Paid for It, where I pit Mark against Nate or whoever the fuck is on the show and study their gaming knowledge. This week I will present to you 2 games and you will tell me who made it. Microsoft, or who paid for it, Microsoft or Sony. There's the big boys. The console wars are heating up again. So Mark, since you weren't here last week, you're up first. I'll give you an easy one. You ready?
All right. Oh, they ain't none of them easy for me, but yeah, go for it.
Who paid for it, Microsoft or Sony? Fable 3 by Lionhead Studios or
Microsoft. What? I know that one.
1 point for Mark.
You can't prose a second question after the first question.
I know, I fucked that up a little bit. All right, Nate, you're up next. You ready? You feeling it?
No. Mm-mm.
No?
Go ahead.
Who paid for it, Microsoft or Sony? Siren by Team Gravity.
How come Mark gets fucking Fable
I know.
3?
Yeah, right.
I
That
get
was
Sony. Sony did it.
Yes, you're right.
Okay.
No Googling. Okay,
I
here we
didn't
go.
Google shit. I'm looking at pictures of devil frogs.
All right, Mark, you're up next. Who paid for it? Microsoft or Sony? SingStar by London Studio.
SingStar. Oh, it's European, so it's probably Microsoft.
Microsoft or
Damn.
Sony. Sony paid for it. They were the producers of that game. All right, Nate, you have the chance to take the lead here. Who paid for it? Dreams by Media Molecule. Microsoft or Sony? Dreams. Oh, good one. He's got it. All right, Mark Jr., here it comes.
Never owned a PlayStation in my life.
Who paid for it? Microsoft or Sony? Crackdown 2 by Ruffian Games.
Microsoft game. It came free with the Xbox.
Well, how the fuck am I supposed to know that?
Oh.
Damn.
Well, it did.
All right. All right. Nate, you're up next. It's 2-2. Who paid for it? Microsoft or Sony? Too Human by Silicon Knights.
That's Microsoft.
Diddy.
God damn it. God damn it. I'm going to get more obscure with these things. I have a much harder one already lined up. All right, Mark Jr., here it comes. Who paid for it? Microsoft or Sony? You're in the Movies by Zoe Mode.
That's not a real game.
It is.
Yeah, it was on Connect. Yeah, I seen it. So it's Microsoft.
Damn it! I didn't know it was a Kinect game.
Yeah, it just dawned on me. It was a Connect game. Yeah.
All right, Nate. All right. Come on, you can take the lead back. Here we go. Who paid for it? Entwined by Pixelopus.
Microsoft.
Nope.
Okay.
It was Sony. All right, Mark Jr., this is your chance to take the lead for the first time in the game. Who paid for it? Which one haven't I used? Oh, shit. Okay, who paid for it? Sly Cooper by Sucker Punch Productions. What?
Sony.
God damn it. This is
Sony, bitch.
This is too
It's Sony.
easy. All right, Nate, who paid for it? Lost Odyssey by Mistwalker Studio.
Sony.
Wrong.
Okay.
Nate, it was on Xbox.
Cool. Right. Owned an Xbox 360 for like a year.
I mean, that's fair. I'm just saying, that's the only way I know. Because if it's on an Xbox, then I know it's Microsoft because it's sure as hell ain't Sony.
Okay, Mark, this is game point. Who paid for it? Gran Turismo by Polyphony Digital.
Come on.
Gran
Man.
Turismo by Polyphony Digital. You're not allowed to Google it.
Bitch, I'm not Googling anything. I'm sitting here in a chair smoking a smoke. I don't even have a computer. What the fuck? It's Microsoft. Sam, because I was
It
trying
was
to fix the
Sony.
commercial.
It was
No,
Sony.
see? Don't Google it, bitch.
All
Why would
right.
I lie?
All right, Nate. All right. This is the last one I got, I think. I don't remember how many I've used. Who paid for it? Microsoft or Sony? Ninja Gaiden 2 by Team Ninja.
Microsoft.
Correct. Damn. All tied up 4-4. I ran out of damn. Did I do all 12? I think I did. Damn.
Too.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Here's the tiebreaker. It's tied up 4-4.
Very anticlimactic.
We got the tiebreaker. There's gonna be a winner. All right. What was the retail cost of one copy or one cartridge of the E.T. game for the Atari 2600 when it launched?
But I've seen what's it called?
the
So many
question?
times.
What
What's
was
the
the
cost of
retail
E.T. when it
cost
launched, Nate?
of E.T.?
I watched the damn documentary on it. And I can't remember the number. Damn.
As did I.
$49.99.
You say $49.99. What do you say, Mark Jr.?
Dude, I 99.99.
Oh, Oh, Nate got it. The actual retail cost was $39.99. Fun fact, in dollars today, that would be about $97 for one game.
The ball-ass game ever. Although it wasn't ball-ass game ever, it was just every other Atari game.
$100 for not an awesome game. Ding, 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 ding. Today's winner is Nate. Congratulations, Nate. You didn't win shit.
Nope.
Yeah.
All right, I got another fun little segment when we come back from the break. We'll be right back. I lied to you, Nate. You didn't win nothing. You won your choice of position in the debate club. The new segment in the yep. You know how the debate club works, right?
Yes, I know how.
No, I worked after class. That's what I did.
The moderator in a debate club gives you this, gives you the topic, and you don't get to choose which side you debate. But in this case, you get to choose which side you debate. Is the following topic good or bad for gamers?
Bad.
Ready? Nate, you get to pick your side, and Mark, whether you like it or not, you have to argue the other side.
We've seen old school, bro.
All right.
Exactly.
All right. You ready?
If I don't
Here's
have a
this
rebuttal,
week's
I
topic.
lose.
League of Legends recently
bad.
reported to have more than 100 million monthly players. Which side are you taking on this, Nate? Is it good or bad for gamers? And tell us why.
Indifferent to gamers?
Nope, it's not. It can't be. You're not allowed to choose that.
You said I get to pick my side.
Nope.
Has to be good or
This
bad.
is a
Ain't
black
no
and white event. You got to pick one or the other.
All right. I guess it's good for gamers.
Well, tell the listeners and viewers why it's good, so Mark can make his rebuttal.
Because I had to pick a side. I guess it would be good because it gives 100 million monthly players a quality game to play that if they don't want to pay money, they don't have to. So you can still get the same experience as the $60 titles, but you don't have to put out the $60 monies.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. That's all I got.
All right, Mark Jr., tell us why it's bad for gamers.
Okay. So it's bad for gamers because y'all are retards and playing League of Legends. But that's not why it's actually bad for gamers. I think it's bad for gamers because it's going to push more developers and more game makers into that style of horrible ass battle arena bullshit.
That style's already popular.
I know, but we don't need it to be even more popular.
Why not?
I don't need it to be more popular. I am not a big fan of these battle arenas. Now I've played a couple of them and they're not bad games, but you know, I still really truly enjoy a good RPG solo adventure. So
right, but it's not as if the other game types will disappear. I mean, this is just a fad. It's just like in football, you know, when the 3-4 became popular, everybody switched to a 3-4. Now there's a healthy mix. It just is what it is.
yeah, but I just don't want more gamers or more game makers making that style of game. That's all I'm saying. I do not want more game makers making that style of game.
Well, there has several mobile MOBAs have launched in the last year or so.
Yeah, and made tons of money, dude.
Yeah, and
So,
I played one of them. I don't remember what it was called. And for a little while there, as I played it for about 2 weeks, I thought, man, MOBA is a perfect fit for mobile because it doesn't have to be fast-paced. It doesn't have to be complicated. It's something with depth that you can sit there and play on your phone. The only problem I had with them is that you need internet connectivity to do it. And I don't need to be blasting through my data playing some shit-ass MOBA because I'm like Mark. I think pretty much all MOBAs are shit. And I've tried a lot of them. I played League of Legends for
No, I'm not
more
saying
than a
they're.
year?
I'm just saying they're not my kind of game. That's just not the style of game that I prefer to play.
Yeah, me too.
You know, it's just, and especially one where it's you start over at 0 every goddamn time you walk in this bitch. That shit drives me crazy.
Well, don't
Well,
you
I
start
also-
over at 0 every time you load up a match of Call of Duty? No, I guess not. There is a
No.
there is a progression.
What the fuck? No. No, not at all. And when's the last time I played Call of Duty, Clay?
I don't know. I don't know.
Well, it's been a minute, is all I'm saying. But no, I just don't like that at all. It's just not my style of game. That's all. And obviously, 100 million people do it, and we're trying to get it in the Olympics. So who fucking cares?
What are you trying to say? That you're relenting?
Yes, I just don't want them to make a whole ass flood the market with it, because I really liked, what was it that we bought, Nate? It was my birthday. Battleborn, and it was a fun game, and it was all that shit, but it crapped out immediately.
Yeah.
Well, it's because
The one I like gets pooped on immediately. Fuck all that. That's bullshit.
There's two MOBAs. That's why your side of the argument doesn't work, Mark. Because those two MOBAs are just going to continue to destroy the market, and that's League of Legends and Dota 2.
And they're going to continue to destroy the market, and people will continue to put out more crap ass rip off versions of that.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's bad for gamers.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
Might be bad
anybody
for
here
gaming,
disagree?
but I don't think
believe
it's bad
that
for gamers.
what you call it, Battleborn, was the best iteration of the MOBA since League of Legends and Dota 2.
I enjoyed it, and I don't really enjoy that kind of game, but I did enjoy it. It's just sad that you spend $60 and now you can't even play that motherfucker.
Well, you can, but it wouldn't be all that entertaining. I uninstalled it because it was taking
I haven't.
up space.
It's still on there. It's still on there for me. I'll load that bitch up and shoot nobody. Bitch.
All right. Well, let's get on to some more news of the week. Now, Mark, you remember playing The Floor is Lava when you were a kid?
Oh, hell, of course.
Well,
Shit was awesome.
Now it's a video game.
Oh,
That meant you didn't have any money.
Exactly.
What? Say that again. What?
That
You
meant
didn't have any money.
That's
No,
what
it's
the
more
floor
like
is hot lava means.
No, and it means you didn't have a care in the fucking world, so you could spend your stupid ass time jumping from the couch to the love seat, jumping on the rug and the pillow.
All right, but you don't really like traversal games though, so I guess this isn't your kind of game either. I love traversal games, the challenge of hitting the right spot at the right time with the right, speed or whatever. I love that sort of thing.
Quick time event. Fuck all that stupid shit.
No, not quick time events. Just utilizing the physics to make the right jumps and make the right grapples and all that good sort of stuff. That I find that entertaining. I guess that's why I enjoyed Tomb Raider and Dying Light. And I would probably enjoy the Uncharted series, but being a PlayStation exclusive, I'll never play it. So... Actually, I might get a chance to. Sebastian's going to buy himself a PlayStation 4. What?
All right. That's what's up.
Yeah. I might get a chance to play it. I might even buy it. But, I don't know. I felt really nostalgic when I saw this article. This is a Gizmodo article from Andrew Lizuski? Sound right? Lizuski?
Yeah, that looks right.
Anyway, I got really nostalgic when I saw this article, and I thought about y'all, because I remember playing Stay Off the Floor, or whatever the hell, any version of that game is
whatever
called.
version it is. Yeah, I did too. It was awesome.
And it reminded me of a thing I didn't even know that I remembered the day we moved into the house at let's not...
Broad Street.
Yeah, let's not break it down that much. At Broad Street, and the living room was completely empty except for a beige rug. And we were just all about it, like, so much room for activities. We're just flying around that one little living room, rolling and somersaulting and all that sort of shit. And it also brought back the memory of the first time we got furniture, and their big, poofy 80s style furniture. We would hop from furniture to furniture and do our best to break whatever we could on accident. Yeah.
I broke
Yeah,
plenty of
it's
shit.
good.
I don't
Yeah.
remember that at all.
Well, I
I
guess
don't
it's
remember
just.
that either, Nate.
I think it's just super exciting for me because I have so few memories that the fact that this idea brought those back was pretty special for me. It was pretty cool. But I encourage the listeners and viewers to go check out the gameplay trailer. It looks neat. It looks fast and fun. And I might give it a shot one day when I have another dollar. Because I ain't got no dollars. Maybe I'll get my money back for Deus Ex, piece of shit.
It's about time, video game makers. God damn.
Right? Bank on our childhood nostalgia.
You do it for everything else.
Yeah, I know, right? Damn. All right, Nate, your turn. What do you want to talk about next?
What?
Pick one. We got 2 number 6s.
I lied. Did you see the Battlefield 1 Jeep running into a horse and exploding while the horse rides off?
No?
You should look at it. It says it's labeled not a story but worth a chuckle.
Oh, yeah,
And,
I see it. I see it. Hold on. I'm going to play it for our listeners and viewers right now.
This is highlight
5
reel for September
minutes.
3rd.
No, just use the GIF at the top of the article.
Oh, okay, hold on. Let's see. We're going to look at it. Here he goes. Yeah, the terrain's rough.
So,
Motherfucker.
I mean, when you asked my opinion about Battlefield 1, that sums it up right there.
He did just fucking take a horse head on and just splody died.
And the horse just rode off.
That is
nothing
pretty
happened.
good. Oh,
Oh.
yeah, I read more than, well, I saw more than one headline to the effect of Battlefield 1's cavalry men are unstoppable killing machines. So, yeah, that's pretty cool. And I couldn't tell you how many times during the beta I got shots off on the horse because it tells you whether you're damaging the player or the horse. And just fucking laying into a horse for like 60, and he just rides right off. It's cool.
I don't know how they're unstoppable killing machines. I didn't have any problems. I mean, some were good and some were bad, but none were like, oh my god, I can't kill this guy.
I don't know. I never killed a cavalryman. Anybody come by on a horse, I would shoot and shoot. And I'm not very good at the whole aiming thing. Aiming's for chumps. But and I just shoot and shoot and shoot, and I never died to a cavalryman. I can tell you that. But I never killed one either.
I got chopped a couple times, but they're really easy to take down with a shotgun. Because one shot at close range will kill them or the horse, generally speaking.
Nice. Pro tip, y'all. MLG and shit. Nice. Okay. Now, and let's go up to this mobile companions thing. It seems like mobile companion apps are the new norm. This is an article from VentureBeat, Mr. Dean Takahashi.
Can I just say that when I read the title of it, I thought you were talking like some Tamagotchi shit. It's like, does everybody need Tamagotchis?
No, but you remember how Fallout 4 had Fallout Shelter, and then more recently, Deus Ex Mankind Divided had Deus Ex Go, because every mobile app needs a Go version. Well, looks like Titanfall is getting a companion app called Titanfall Frontline. It's a collectible card game. It's supposed to be super fast paced. I guess by super fast paced they mean there's going to be a timer on your moves or something like that. Whatever. And
Oh my
although
God, who fucking cares?
That's the thing. What is the biggest gaming platform in the world? Mobile phones.
Yeah, of course, yes. Duh.
And I would like to call this either, completely inconsequential or deplorable or some other cynical something. But I ain't mad at them. That's where it's all at right now. There's 100 million console gamers, fucking drop in the bucket. There's 1 billion PC gamers. a significant fraction, but there's like 4 billion mobile gamers. Fucking hit that shit hard.
We need to make 3 cynics lava jumping.
The mobile app.
Nate,
the 3 cynics say
get
the
on it.
floor is lava, bitch.
Why am I on it? I don't know shit.
I don't know. Just it seemed easier to say somebody else do it. 'Cause I don't know how to make no goddamn app.
No, I'll employ my wife. She's a computer science student.
Employ her. That, bam.
And she
got it.
started right now studying app development, mobile app
Bam.
development.
Develop
Yeah.
hot lava, bitch. Hot lava.
The floor is 3 cynics. Stay away from their bad attitudes. Come on, Nate. You're all
What's up?
squinting in person. What do you got on this?
Oh, I mean, I don't give a shit. It's cool.
I can tell.
It's whatever. Companies want to make money, they're gonna make money. I don't know. I'm completely baffled by the whole Titanfall situation, just in general. I saw a commercial for it the other day, and it didn't get me amped up at all. It was just kind of like, "Hey, here's Titanfall," and I was like, that's not a thing."
Yeah, well,
So
It's the thing, though.
they say I didn't get a chance to play the second beta or technical test or whatever, but a lot of people said that they really sped things up for the second technical test. Respawn claimed that the first technical test was a month's old build of the game, and that they had intended to roll out the newest build with speed improvements, etc., and a countdown timer for your Titans so that people get more Titans and, more excitement and whatnot. And people had a pretty positive reception of the second technical test. And I don't know, it depends. If I get my $60 back for Deus Ex, I might buy Titanfall. I might. I don't know. Titanfall probably isn't going to be on Steam, though, is it?
no, it won't be.
God
No,
damn
it'll
it.
probably be Microsoft, dude.
It'll be Origin. Yeah.
Yeah, Origin. I don't know. That whole thing still makes me sad. I don't want to talk about it. Moving on.
Brought it up, Dick.
I know. Okay? I know. So, alright. What we got up next? Oh. Resident Evil will not feature microtransactions? That basically sums that up.
I'm happy about it. I'll not buy the game, but it makes me happy.
Yeah. We're a bunch of cheap bastards.
It's
We
not
were.
about being cheap. It's about not giving you any more of my goddamn money for your goddamn experience.
Well, what are
Agreed.
you talking about? You got a bad experience with Resident Evil?
No, but I've
Yeah,
got a
Michael
bad
thinks
experience with you sectioning off your game and then selling it to me for $1.99 at a time.
Well, that's what they're not going to do. It's a good
That's what I'm
thing.
saying. I'm happy about that. You missed the whole point. Moving
You
on.
don't look happy about it at all. I'm
You don't have to
watching you.
live with me not looking happy right now.
All right.
Okay? Such
All
is
right.
life.
All right. Cool. Now, what's this you posted about CS:GO cheaters?
I don't know. Some more CSGO cheaters got banned and fuck them. Yeah.
No, you got to
That's
do
it?
more than that. No.
That's it.
No, that doesn't. I didn't read it. You posted it. You must have posted this like 10 seconds before the podcast started because I didn't get a chance to read it.
It was like 4 minutes, yeah. But in my defense, at that point, the article was 19 minutes old. So, this is an article on PC Gamer by Andy Chalk. And, 11,000 CSGO players have been banned by Valve's anti-cheat system for breaking the rules. And it's one of the largest spikes in VAC activity this year. And apparently the world is just full of fucking cheaters. That's the moral of the story. I don't understand. Just play the fucking game. But, I don't know. That's what it is, Clay. There you go. I banned it all up for you.
Huh.
They cried on the subreddit, it says in here, because that's a shocker.
What? Okay, I know that every anti-cheat system constantly improves upon itself. There's thousands and tens of thousands, literally tens of thousands of people cheating on your game, and you haven't caught them till now? Fucking CS:GO came out in like 2012.
No, it came out in like 98, bro.
I mean, if you look way back, yeah. But, oh, here's a good quote. The Kotaku report regarding this matter includes an image of banned dickheads sobbing into the empty space where their knife collections once rested. End quote. I love it. Oh, because people think fucking CSGO skins are the be-all, end-all of fucking currency or what the fuck ever.
Bro, you might have the Bowie knife, but you don't have the Bowie knife with the serration on the back.
Hold on.
Damn.
I'm going to bring up the original, the Kotaku article. Well, I gotta sneeze. Moving on. Okay, let's close this thing out.
I got no oomph today.
I know. I don't
like
know what it is. I've been
oomph.
trying to pick it up the whole time. All right, how about some rapid reactions? We'll start with you, Nate. You ready? Doesn't matter. Here we go. Assassin's Creed Ezio Collection slated to arrive later this year. Go. All right, Nate just died. Mark Jr. Samsung has issued a worldwide recall of every Galaxy Note 7 because the batteries explode. Go.
Pissy as a bitch because I want to get one for Christmas.
You should be able to get a safe one by then. But
That's what I'm hoping for. But
Interesting.
for Christmas.
Interesting note, when asked about the cost of such a recall, a representative for the company described the cost only as, quote, heartbreaking. So sad. All right, Nate. Heartbreaking. The cost of the recall. Heartbreaking.
Yeah, I'm fucking torn up over here.
I knew you would be. All right, Nate. One of the top stories on Polygon this week was titled, "We asked people what Pokemon they wanted to date." Go.
No. That's bestiality, bro.
Aren't they like monsters, like mythical beings and shit? That's beyond bestiality, dude. That's
In their
that's
realm,
wild.
they're just like the animals of the area.
Okay.
So in the Pokemon universe, that is bestiality.
Yeah.
Gross, Polygon. Gross. You're
I guess
disgusting.
I'd have to go with Jinx. You see those lips?
Oh, okay, Mark. What do you think of the idea of the PlayStation Pro? Go.
What the fuck is that?
What? I'm telling you, he lives in a cave. Oh
What
my
the fuck is
god.
that?
Last week, Sony announced the PlayStation Pro, formerly known as the PlayStation Neo.
I don't fucking care. Whatever.
But it has updated graphical capabilities. It has a better CPU. It has more than twice the GPU power. It'll run upscaled 4K games because, you know, it's not going to run them natively. It's going to use a 2x2 upscaling method that's going to make your games look good but not run in 4K, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera.
Yeah.
Aren't you excited?
Bullshit. Yeah. No. Not excited at all. They fucking kick rock.
Nobody's excited. It's had a terrible reception. It's retarded. And the Scorpio's
So
going to
fucking
blow it
up.
out of the water next year.
So fucking up and fucking up.
All right, Nate. Last rapid reaction topic. Someone recreated My Neighbor Totoro in Minecraft. Go.
That's cool.
Yeah, I thought so too.
What's My Neighbor Totoro?
We
What is
owned
that?
it. It's an
Oh
anime.
my
We owned it on VHS, bro.
Oh,
Remember with the giant fluffy bear thing, I guess? I don't know
He
what
could
it's actually.
fly, and they got into a bus, and
They held a tiny umbrella.
held a tiny.
I mean, I really only remember the cover more so than the movie.
I don't remember it at all, dude. Holy shit, I don't remember it at
Oh
all.
my god, my memories are fucked up because I remember the oddest things.
I don't
I'm
give a
Googling
shit.
it. What's it called?
My Neighbor Totoro. I don't give a shit about anything anybody recreated in any Minecraft ever.
All right, okay. So,
Can you
All right,
believe that My Neighbor Totoro only got an 8.2 out of 10 on IMDb? The
Oh
fuck
yeah, I
IMDb.
remember that shit. Oh okay, I remember that
Yeah.
shit.
It's like a bear bunny thing. I don't know what the fuck it's supposed to be.
Yeah, I don't know
Maybe
what the fuck it's supposed to be either, but I
a
do remember it
mongoloid
now.
cat.
Cat
Huh.
bus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. All right. Now I want two opinions on this. I want two very different opinions on this. This was a potential debate club item, but I think there's a little bit of black, white, and gray to go with this. So I want to hear this as we close out this podcast. This time next year, or thereabouts, there will be no less than 5 home consoles available for purchase. And what happens when the console market is saturated? Someone wins
Dies.
and someone loses. Who are the winners and losers for the 2017 holiday season? You're going to have the PlayStation 4, the PlayStation Slim, or they're just calling it the PlayStation 4. Okay, so yeah, the PlayStation Pro, the Xbox One, the Xbox Scorpio, and the Nintendo NX. Who comes out on the top and bottom of this fucking mess?
Okay, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go Homer style, but I'm gonna go with Microsoft, and I'm gonna go with Nintendo. They're gonna shock everybody. Because that's what I'm hoping for. So that's what I'm going with.
Wait a minute, you just said you're going with Microsoft and Nintendo?
Mm-hmm.
So
you said winners and losers, so those are my two winners. And the Xbox One is nobody cares. It's stupid. Obviously, they only sold like 9 million copies or whatever. And I think PlayStation's going to take a hell of a hit. They're getting big britches, they're doing the same thing Xbox did. Your goddamn head is so big it doesn't fit in the door. So instead of shrinking your fucking head, you just keep slamming it into it till you bust a hole in the door. And PlayStation is doing that same exact shit right now.
Who you got on the holiday season 2017, Nate?
I have on the holiday season 2017 the same people who win every single year. Consumers who use Steam.
Yeah, but win. That's a monopoly.
Yeah, well, they win.
But come on, you got to broaden your horizons. You don't just use Steam. You use good old games and Humble Bundle and
right. Steam is still
Origin.
The best.
No. Mm-mm.
Okay.
They're not though.
They are.
That's the thing. They're not the
best. They're the best
offer
deals
the widest,
anywhere.
They offer the widest variety and the best deals, but Origin is a better service.
I don't give a shit about the service. I just want a cheap game. But if
I mean, so do I. I ain't got nothing to play.
Yeah, if you're gonna make me pick, I reserve the right to change this because if the Nintendo NX gets third-party support, they will be my winner. If they do not, then they are currently my loser.
I'll tell you what, we will revisit this next summer.
And I'm gonna go with the Xbox. Much like Mark, I think that the PlayStation is getting a little too big for its britches, and they're just not gonna. They're gonna keep. I mean, we just 2 mistakes right there in one episode we talked about after them not making a single mistake. So it seems like they're rolling shit downhill pretty quick.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So that trend continues. The Xbox wins the next quote-unquote generation, since we're not doing generations, but we really are.
Uh-huh.
And we'll flip-flop back and forth until a serious third-party contender enters the ring, or they both go kaput.
Or Nintendo finds a way to finally become Nintendo again.
Yeah.
Right. Serious third-party competitor.
You know, the crazy thing is that a lot of people have been talking about, and this is going to extend things a bit, but I think I need to get it out now. Everybody seems to know that console players don't really give a shit about having the super highest fidelity games ever. They don't care. Does it look good? Does it play well? Good. I'm done. Give me a convenient box that plays games and looks good. So the fact that the two major console makers, Microsoft and Sony, are battling to try to enter what is essentially the enthusiast space makes no sense at all. What does a person do if they want the greatest, bestest graphical experience?
PC.
PC. Yeah.
They build a fucking PC. And the fact that, and who buys consoles and play consoles? Mostly people who don't know anything about the greatest bestest.
Yeah, me. Mm-hmm.
No,
Yeah, 'cause I don't care about...
but you want a
I do
simple
know.
experience.
Yes, that's
Yeah.
fair. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
so
fair.
you've got this big swath, or swathe, as the Europeans would put it, of people
Fuck them Europeans.
who would love just to have good-looking games that are easy to play and come in a simple package. And you're trying to, both of them are trying to trying to fit the round peg in the square hole of enthusiast-grade hardware in that crowd somewhere. It doesn't make any sense. These mid-console upgrades, which they're not upgrades, what defines...
Yeah, they're whole new consoles.
Yeah, what defines a console generation? The technology that's in the box. And the PlayStation 4 Pro is 2.3 times, more than twice as powerful as the PlayStation 4. That's a new console. That's not a PlayStation 4. I don't care what title you put on it. That's a new generation. It's way mucho more powerful. The Xbox One Scorpio is going to be 1.5 times more powerful than that. More than 3 times more as powerful as the Xbox One. That's a new piece of technology. That's a new console. They're all going nuts. I'm pretty sure that Sony and Microsoft are joining the Nintendo Crazy Club.
That's why I put generation in quotations.
All right.
Because it's still a generation.
What's
Well,
that?
they all
Mark?
go batshit crazy.
It is still a generation, but I don't understand it. But I mean, I'm not gonna lie to you, Clay. I bought a 4K TV when they were $2,000, $3-4,000. You know what I'm saying? And
Right.
I have yet to have any service provide me with 4K service.
Yeah. Well,
So,
I'll give you this.
So, I mean, go ahead.
All right. The PlayStation 4 is going to use 2x2 upscaling techniques to provide pretty damn good looking 4K gaming. The PlayStation or the Xbox Scorpio is going to be 1.5 times as powerful as that. So it may be able to deliver a much truer 4K experience. If they launch that thing at $400, like the PlayStation 4 Pro, you're going to grab you one of those?
No, my next console will be a Nintendo NX or probably nothing.
But I mean, you just said that you're upset at the idea of never actually being able to utilize the great resolution that you paid out the ass for.
Yeah. Yeah.
If
yeah,
$400 brings you a gaming experience that lets you take advantage of that, that seems like a pretty damn good deal to me.
Yeah, without a doubt, Clay, and I have no issue with that. But with my internet situation and everything, I'm so disgusted with gaming right now. I don't even put that bitch in. I put it in and downloaded Fallout, and that was it. I was done. So I just, the way it's set up for me now, I don't even fucking care at all.
Yeah,
but I want to
do
play
have some
Zelda.
second world internet.
Yeah, for real. Like at best. So I mean,
Mm.
I guess I shouldn't bitch too much. I'm not running on no dial up or nothing, but it might as fucking well be.
No. Dial up is like 1/10 the speed of your 3G. So you got it pretty good.
Ridiculous, dude.
I know.
But no,
Okay.
and I'm okay with that situation, and I'm okay with Xbox and them doing that, but they need to stop calling it, not generations, because it is a generation.
Yeah.
Because each time you step up the quality, that's what changes the generation, like you said.
Yeah, that's what defines
So-
it. Yeah.
Yeah, well, that's why I thought the Wii to the Wii U was just asinine, because it's the same fucking system.
Yeah, but it's not. The Wii U plays games at 1080p 60 frames per second. The Wii could never do that.
No, it all looks like 12-year-old kids
See?
drew cartoons and put it on there.
There you go. You're putting your console consumerist mentality on display. I don't care that you actually gave me 1080p 60 FPS this time around. Is it better? Is it good? Is it something I enjoy? I don't give a shit exactly the number of pixels you're displaying to me.
No, especially not when it looks like a 12-year-old drew it and then you just filmed it and put it on a game. No.
I think that's the exact process they used.
Well, Nate, you're the only one with experience with the Wii U. What's it like?
That's a completely different system. What Mark's complaining about is the games. The Wii to the Wii U is a vastly different system, both in technology and, more importantly, in controls. The motion gaming is almost non-existent, at least as far as what I play on the Wii U. It simplified things. Obviously, the Giganto tablet controller doesn't have as many buttons, so they limit themselves in that. But I liked it. I mean, I think it was a worthwhile piece of hardware, and it was certainly a large upgrade over the Wii. But this is what Mark. I mean, this is what the consumers do. That graphical styling is what Nintendo does. That's how they do Metroid. That's how they do Legend of Zelda. It's how they do their games. And I think gameplay outranks everything, but first sight, first impression means a lot. So that's what happened with the Wii U. Now, before you do your little spiel at the end of the show, you fuckers need to tell your friends that we exist. All right?
I told you, like, probably
not you
50
guys,
times.
The listeners.
Oh, yeah.
I was about to say, dude.
Bitch, I don't have any friends.
I don't have any. None of us have any friends.
The ones that I
would
consider acquaintances and shit, like they're like redneck, hillbilly, inbred motherfuckers that you would not believe, dude. They're not listening to no gaming podcasts. They don't even play video games.
I'm not talking to y'all. I was talking to listeners. Sorry, I should have readdressed my pronouns. Yes, listeners and viewer. Fuckers, tell your friends.
Listener and viewer.
All right, let's get
we got to get some word of mouth going on here. It's the best kind of advertisement anyone can have.
Go ahead and do your end, and then we can talk about this. Go ahead. Do your thing. All right.
Thank you, everybody, for watching and listening. If you haven't yet, subscribe to the podcast on YouTube, iTunes, SoundCloud, wherever you get your podcast. We're featured just about everywhere. Please give us a rating and review on iTunes. It helps other people find our podcast, and we need that. And to make better content, we need more. So do it. Quit being fucking slackers.
Call to action.
Right? Yeah, this is our call to action. Do it, bitches. We love you. Thank you for listening and viewing. Bye now.
Enjoy.
Perfect.